Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Today we're going to be cooking seitan turkey roast. So seitan, if you didn't know, is made out of vital wheat gluten flour. And full disclaimer, mine said it went out of date in January, February, March, April, May of 2021. So it hasn't been opened. I think it should still be okay, but we're about to find out together. The bag is also mysteriously sticky, which isn't a great sign, but I've put my jumper on because I need to go outside and get some fresh rosemary from my neighbour's bush. So I'll link the actual recipe I'm using below for the exact proportions, but for now these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. 2 cups of chickpeas drained and rinsed, 3/4 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. It said 2 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid aminos or tamari or soy sauce. I have none of those things, so I'm going to whack in some miso. 1 tablespoon of vegetable bouillon and extra for the steaming stock. 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast or nooch, 1/2 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, we've got the Polish one, 1/2 teaspoon of granulated garlic. You also need a teaspoon of granulated onion, but I don't have that. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of fresh rosemary washed and cut finely. It said dried thyme, but I only have dried parsley. I don't even know the difference, so I'm gonna whack that in too. And then we're gonna whack most of them in the food processor. Can I just say, I got this food processor for free off Olio, which is like a neighborhood sharing app. So it's a Kenwood. I was so chuffed. Now it is all ready to blend. And we want to pop all of this into the mixing bowl and add the vital wheat gluten. Now for the bit we're all afraid of, cutting open this almost 2-year-old bag of wheat gluten and seeing if it smells bad. I have no idea what wheat gluten is supposed to smell like. I don't want to say fishy. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say maybe a little bit like glue, but that could be the bag or whatever is sticky on the bag. Anyway, we're too far gone now. Let's go. A cup and a half of this. Please excuse my Homer Simpson belly sticking out. I am like 25 weeks pregnant. So this is what it looks like, and now I'm going to give it a mix. And then sooner or later you're going to have to get it out and knead it with your hands for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, freshly washed hands. Ah! Oh my god, I should have mixed it in the bowl a little bit longer, I reckon. 10 to 15 minutes. I've just realised how long that is. I should have put something on in the background, like a podcast or something. Jesus. I think the reason you need to knead it is because it's gluten and you need to like activate the gluten. Also, the recipe says it won't stick to your hands, and she's right, it's not sticking to my hands at all. Kneading is so therapeutic, OMG. I'm such a donut. It says knead the dough 10 to 15 times. I thought it said 10 to 15 minutes and I was wondering why it was turning hard as rock. I've only done it for like a minute, but I probably have over kneaded it. Do not make the same mistake I did. So you want to shape it into a log. Genuinely can't believe I just did that. So if this turkey is hard as boots, it could be because it's 2 years old, or it could be because I've over kneaded it. But anyway, you want to shape it into like a little log and put it in a steamer attachment. And then it said 3 cups, this is an American recipe, so everything's in cups, 3 cups of veggie stock, and you basically put that on there, lid on, and steam it. So we bring it to a boil and we steam it for an hour. Half an hour through, we're gonna baste it. So I've just added some boiling water to the miso, ouch, and a little bit of stock, and I mix this together as like my basting liquid. So after about an hour of steaming, this is what it looks like. I've let it cool down slightly. It feels pretty hard, so now I'm gonna slice it up. Now you can either slice it up now, let it cool and use it for like cold cuts, or you can let it cool down and then you can like roast it again in the oven. But I'm just really intrigued to find out what it's like now, so we're gonna give it a slice and taste it in the cold cut setting. But if you're making this as like your roast dinner, I would probably cool it, and then she bastes it in vegan butter and bakes it for like another 40 minutes. But let's see what it's like now. Okay, you see that? OMG! I'm so proud of myself. I made seitan. Texturally, it feels exactly like the seitan I've tried in other places. I actually can't believe that worked. I'm really shocked. Let me taste it. I'm smelling all the right things. Like, it smells like, you know, the fake vegan meats that you get. It's got a nice terry texture. It's really nice. I would definitely make it again. I would be intrigued to see what it's like with soy sauce. Mine's a tiny bit salty and I did put a lot of miso in it, so. But yeah, it keeps for like a week, I think she said, in the fridge. So you could like make this the night before Christmas and you could keep it in the fridge and then the next day do the whole roasting bit. So thank you so much for watching today's Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.